welcome back to my channel. I'm Bookishly Lori. So today I'm going to be filming the bookshelf tag. This is the video I've been really excited to film. So question number one, how many bookshelves do you have? If you look behind me, I have two pretty large shelves. This one is my smaller shelf and this is my larger shelf. I also have a small shelf in my bedroom, but that really just has my childhood books. Question number two, how many books are on your bookshelves, or how many books do you think you have? I have not counted. I'm going to go ahead and count and leave the number right here once I finish counting. But if I had to guess, I would say I have maybe 216 books. Let's see how close I am. Question number three, how do you organize your books? I organize a few different ways. I have reorganized my bookshelves many times. It is like something that is like a weird hobby of mine. I love to reorganize my bookshelves. So I kind of have it a few different ways. I have my classics up here, and then I have some series down here. You can't really see it. And then this is like my rainbow shelf. So I have it from there. So these are more like standalones, and then some series are back here. I don't have that many series, so it makes it easy. I know a lot of people that like to do rainbow, they mix up their series. I can't do that. So this is just the system that works best for me. Question number four, what is the oldest book on your bookshelf? I have some childhood books that I have in the other room, so let me go grab one. So for this question, I grabbed some books from the bookshelf that's in my bedroom, which just has my childhood books on it. So I read a lot of books like this. This is one of my favorite books growing up, Johnny Lyon's Bad Day. Anyone else read this book when they were kids? And then, of course, like the classics like Goosebumps. And the series that got me into reading, A Series of Unfortunate Events. This one was my favorite. Question number five, what is the newest book on your bookshelf? I would have to say this book with Oscar Wilde on the cover, looking so nice. This is just a teeny tiny book called Nothing Except My Own Genius. Nothing Except My Genius. And it's just a collection of his quotes, which I have three other ones just like it, but you know, why not? And so I ordered a set of three from Book Depository, and those were the last books that I got, so those are the newest ones. Question number six, what is the longest book on your bookshelf? Probably this one. This is my copy of Jane Eyre. I'm going by the thickness. That's probably the longest book on my bookshelf, and it has a really sweet writing inside of it. If you pause it and read it, it is just the sweetest thing ever. Number seven, what is the shortest book in your bookshelf? The one that I just showed you guys, The Wit and Wisdom from Oscar Wilde. It's just a book of his quotes, so it's super short. I have some poetry books on my shelf down here, but that's probably the shortest one. Question number eight, what is the predominant genre of your bookshelf? I love contemporary. I really have just a ton of contemporary. I have darker, hard-hitting contemporaries, and I have like the really fluffy, Sarah Dessing kind of contemporaries. It really doesn't matter. I just love contemporary. Question number nine, have you done a bookshelf tour? I'm about as excited to film a bookshelf tour as I was to film my BookTube newbie tag. It is not something I look forward to as far as going through every single book on my shelf, but I will film a overview of my shelves. And question number 10 seems really fun. It says, go on a random number generator and talk about the book that corresponds with that number. Let's do it. So I got number 14 on the random generator. We're going to start at this shelf, and I'll probably end up with one of my classics. Hopefully I've read it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's The Wit and Humor of Oscar Wilde. So just like the other one, you know, but a different cover because I'm crazy. You know, Oscar Wilde, I have a lot. So. Number 11, do you have any fan merch or other decorations on your bookshelf? Obviously, I love Funko Pops. I have a lot of them. I have like 57, I think now, was the last time I looked at my collection. I would love to do a specific Funko Pop collection tour if that's something you guys are interested in. But other than that, I really don't have anything else. I just have Funko Pops to decorate my bookshelf. Alright, and question 12 is show us your bookshelf. So I'm just going to wrap up this video here, and after this I'm going to insert a clip of me going over my shelf by shelf and just showing you guys a little bit about what's on each shelf. Feel free to pause, and if you see one of your favorite books, comment down below. Tell me what you think about that book, or if you want to know more about any specific one of my shelves or of my books. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye, BookTube.
Alright, so to start off here at the top, I have my Oscar Wilde collection. I have quite a few of his books. I think I pretty much have everything he's ever written. And here on this top shelf, I just have some classics. We have Sherlock Holmes, Jane Eyre, some F. Scott Fitzgerald, all that good stuff. Moving down one shelf, this is kind of just a mishmash of a few different things. Obviously, we have the Twilight series. You know, can't part with it. And then I just have some random black books that work well with these Funko Pops. This is obviously my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I have quite a few of them. They look really good with just the dark colored books with just a few pops of color. Moving down one shelf on my smaller bookshelf, we have quite a few of my favorite series here. I have the Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, the Captive Prince series, Shatter Me series, as well as Magnus Chase. And then I have a few little spaces left for some room to grow. Some Funko Pops down here. I was trying to kind of make this like my horror shelf, and it's just still kind of random. These are kind of where the pops go that they don't really fit anywhere else. Like I have two Hannibals and some Girls from the Purge and Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. I won't show you the two bottom shelves on this shelf because they're basically just storage, just some random binders and books and stuff. They're kind of a mess. So let's move on to my bigger shelf. This is my rainbow shelf. It's beautiful. Before I start showing you the color books, way up here, we have the Saga collection. So I have all of the Saga books, as well as all the Funko Pops that go with them. Then I have the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I have not started reading it yet, but I've collected almost all of them. Go figure. Got some Six of Crows, some Sarah J. Maas that I haven't gotten to yet. You know, typical stuff. Alright, and then this is where it really starts getting pretty. So, in my red books, we have some classics like The Hate You Give, Scythe, Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, my favorite book of last year, Daisy Jones and the Six. Got some Evelyn Hugo. And that first color shelf of the rainbow shelf just have 4 different versions of Harley. You'll see I have a lot of Harley Quinn Funko Pops. I really like Harley. On to the second of the rainbow shelves. It goes from green into blue, then into purple, and into pink. Okay. And finally it goes all the way into white. And that finishes on the last shelf below the 4th shelf. Just has a few white books and a few black books. So you'll see some of my pop box storage. I just started collecting Stranger Things, so I only have 3 of those. I have a Joker down here, and I also, funny enough, have some Funko Pops stored in that box. They look kind of creepy just sitting there in the boxes. So yeah, that is an overview of what my shelves currently look like. I unhauled a lot of books, so everything on these shelves I've either read or I'm really excited to read. So I'm really happy with my collection right now. Thanks for watching!